Try and get that above a 4 and hold there. 15 seconds, Rosie's on.
All right, guys, Chris here, BFT Fairfield. Hope you're all well. We've got Rosie here, which I'm sure you guys all know, Rosie's face on Instagram. We've been doing a little bit of a showcase of Rosie's challenge so far. We wanted to touch base with you guys and just go through a little details of the check-in that Rosie's done. We've got to the 4-week mark of the challenge now. We're 3.5 kilos lost since we started, 0.4 kilos of muscle mass increase, which is super important. 4.10 kilos of fat loss with a 4% body fat reduction as well. And another big important measure that we're keeping an eye on is 14 centimeters of visceral fat area decrease, which is huge. So well done to Rosie. I'll let Rosie tell you guys about the stuff that we set out at the start of the challenge.
Yeah, so focuses from the start were really around my eating habits, getting that under control, portion sizes, and just being more mindful, I guess, when it came to making my food choices and following the plan. I had a real focus on, I guess, integrating more incidental movement into my day, so just making sure I'm walking more and getting up from my desk more. Another one was hydration, so being more mindful about my water intake and just making sure that I'm drinking water throughout the day. And then the last one, a personal goal of mine, was just really prioritizing upper body strength throughout the block. So using that as a bit of a measure to kind of see improvement and really focus on.
Awesome. So from the results that we've seen from Rosie's scan and halfway scan, tells us and gives us the confidence that we know that Rosie's plan is working really well. As always, it's a good chance for us now to refocus for the next 4 weeks coming up, taking into consideration what we're doing is working well and what we can continue to work on and then continue to change if we need to.
Yeah, so focus for the next 4 weeks. A big one for me is sleep. I think particularly like heading into the business at the end of the year and with work, I really want to make sure I'm prioritizing getting enough sleep. Remaining consistent with the nutrition plan. Like I've found that that's really worked over the last 4 weeks, and this is kind of the point where, you know, you start to get a little bit, maybe you're craving some of those sweet treats and things like that. So I really want to stay consistent with the nutrition plan. I want to look at really making sure I'm fueling my body correctly for the high intensity days. I've noticed in the last 4 weeks that those are maybe the sessions that I'm finding the hardest. So just making sure I'm setting myself up for success there. And then just continuing to hit my 5 sessions a week, making sure I'm prioritizing recovery too, with 1 to 2 recovery sessions a week as well.
Awesome. So that's our plan moving forward. We've done really well in our first 4 weeks. Reevaluated, taken the data from our scans to help us set up the next 4 weeks. Wedding in December, which is the whole challenge, is our main focus to get ready for that. So we're super excited to see where the next 4 weeks goes.
Woohoo!